He's always around the basketball.
He's also a 76% free throw shooter, so a rare giveaway of a point that time for the Coyotes. Here comes the quick double.
Well, DavRon does a nice job to pull out and get ball reversal, go the other side.
Little high-low. Works to perfection, the assistant. Boutte, not that time, but able to track down the rebound, the tip by Josh James.
Well, great work by Josh James, keep it alive.
With IUPUI having three players that can shoot from distance on the floor, really trying to space some things out here.
Well, they can't stretch you, and then you have Josh and DavRon who's going to go high-low, and there you have it right there.
And James, the finish.
Just
have the other end. Bird shot blocked. Barksdale the rebound for IUPUI. Jaguars out rebounding Denver 25-10 at this stage of the game.
Yeah, and the other thing is that IUPUI though has turned it over 14 times. Denver has turned it over 7. But still the dominance on the glass. Here's your basic basket cut, great pass.
Can't get it to his big man because of the fronting job by the Jaguars. Almost the offensive rebound, Conley. And here come the Jags. Suddenly resurgent offensively, thanks to the guy who stepped into the game, DavRon Williams. There he is. He's drawing some attention. Free ball.
Turns down a 3-footer for a 6-footer, but makes it go.
First South Alabama points of the half. And largest lead today has been 7 for IUPUI. South Alabama has never led. Brennan gets the
good bench guy, gives you some minutes. You don't ask him to do a lot. He's got a good, clean look at it and rattles it home.
That's what he provides for this team. He was 3 of 6 the first 2 games this year from three-point range. Barksdale tries to answer and does. Or Archie, excuse me.
Amigo going to take a few dribbles. Dish to Rucker. Bryan will take a 3. That's no good, but rebound comes down to Anguser. Now back out to Rucker, and they'll reset with a fresh shot clock. 3:20 to go. Griffin, he's got the basketball. Dish to Amigo. Nice overhead pass to Olsen, but Barksdale did a good job defending. Brett does retain possession. 20 on the shot clock. Anguser's going to reset for Denver. Dish to Amigo. Looking to overhead pass to Anguser.
I'll tell you what, great rotations, great closeouts on the part of IPFW. And Steve Forbes, it's tough to go against inside. You got to get more of an angle, a little better opportunity.
And this is the way that Fort Wayne was expected to play all year. Williams tips it away. Williams takes it away.
Because both teams are just battling one another on the defensive end. You know, it's making it so hard to score because both teams have, they're locked in and playing hard.
Abdul Lewis. Just Williams rips it right away.
Pass by Aaron Brennan. Now Greg has cut it. Got it back to 5. A little bit of momentum now with the loss of P.J. Boutte.
Jags kind of weathering the early storm here from Eastern Kentucky. Good work by Williams, tipping that ball away.
5-point game, 42-37. Panthers with the lead and the basketball. And Wickman came in for Tybee. Now McCourter ran into his own man. Springs head down, lost the handle. Stolen away. Here come the Jaguars.
Moving his feet defensively. P.J. Thompson the rebound. Matthias. Octius on the baseline. Thompson shot it well from three-point range in the preseason, but makes a bad pass there.
last 9 minutes in, Greg, with no flow, so to speak. It has been hard for both teams to get anything going on offensively.
Douglas the drive. Williams there for the rejection.
Williams, the 225, 6'7" senior who didn't play last year, former JUCO guy, had some time at North Carolina Central. That's her first field goal in 6 minutes and 3 seconds.
Well, no doubt drawn up and a great job executing that play. A senior looking inside, he knows he can take over.
Bilberry pulling his way in, close to it.
Tournament. Kentucky to the wire. Wall misses. That's the first offensive rebound today for EKU.
Yeah, Mason Arson just went to sleep and telling everybody that he knows it was his fault.
An extended possession here for the Colonels. Williams the block.
And over Kamenicki, but sprints back and does what you're supposed to do. On the other side, I'd like to have Brad Sellers as your point forward. Gets a rebound, penetrating, pushes it up the floor in transition.
DavRon Williams has.
You have to remind the officials that just because they blow the whistle doesn't mean the game check gets any bigger. Springs inside, had that ball blocked away from behind.
The last IUPUI bucket came some 5 minutes ago. McCall, no. Williams, yes, and forget about that stat. Stand back again. Different side, different result. But again, because Forbes has to come out, McCallum in the game, and John Hubler in the game. Looking for his first field goal.
Where he goes. Yeah, he's got to figure that out. Short shot, left side, Mason.
You know, not understanding it yet. Marcellus Barksdale, their leading scorer, the only player averaging in double figures for the Jags, off the mark with his first shot. So you're preparing for the long term when you get your main guys in uniform and able to play. But they're competing right now. And that's
Butte just kept waiting for the defense to find him, and sometimes you can be surprised by how open.
Back with it. Wide open look inside. Barksdale missed the layup. But a rebound follow is good by Williams. By 7. Butte lining up a 3. That's not close. But the long rebound on the weak side.
DJ brings it into the front court himself. Goes to the basket. Missed it. Tipped up and in by DavRon Williams.
Nice lead for Williams. Better closeout by Condi. And the scramble for the loose ball sees Chapman come out of there with it.
I tell you what, you got to be tough to score inside, Greg. Both teams are letting them play. Both teams are able to play that way.
Covington the miss, and Williams with the pull down. For IUPUI.
When you come in, Leo, we need you to shoot. But it's all right. It's a good look.
This is designated role on this team.
Exactly.
Just could not get it to go. Bilberry on the drive, and his own teammate kind of got in his way. That was their season opening loss at Utah Valley. Fewest points that IUPUI has allowed in a game this season, 49. That was their other conference home victory against Denver here 2 weeks ago. Harris forced one last time and got it to work out for him. Not
Play, Greg. And I think he's exactly right. They've given quality minutes. They have not had the normal freshman learning curve. They've stepped in and been able to play immediately.
And both those young men played in high school state championship games during their high school days. Aaron as a sophomore at Guerin Catholic, DJ as a junior at Concordia Lutheran. This is Douglas. The running hook for him does not go.
Jay McCall stuffing it in.
Boy, great job on McCall flying in. That's what you want those guys to do.
50 seconds to go. Jaguars have kind of taken the air out of the building here, really slowing ORU down over the last 4 minutes or so. Golden Eagles had a 9-point lead. Phil Berry dribbles into a deuce. Short and off to 10 tonight. Bill Berry runs the point. And defense. Right wing Word gives it back to Corey. Finds a Megano. Couple of dribbles. Kind of hooked the bounce pass over to Bill Berry. Shot clock at 10. Corey on the drive. Scoops it. And a great box.
And seconds on the way. And left long. Rebounded by Holmes, but the ball comes out of his hands. It's still loose, and he finally picks it back up. Holmes will now take his time and take it across the timeline. Goes to Jordan Parks. Excuse me, to KJ. KJ takes a pick and moves it to Holmes. Holmes over to McDonald for three again. No good. Rebounded. Williams on the floor for IUPUI. Archie's pass taken away by Dante Holmes, and Nimrod Hilliard finally across the timeline. 5:47 remaining here. And Hilliard will drop it off to McDonald. Now they'll weave around the top of the perimeter. And Hilliard will take a pick from Enoch Hood. And now KJ pump fakes, now step back and decided against it. And now he'll give it to Hilliard. 15 on the shot clock now. Plenty of time for North Carolina Central. Takes a pick from Enoch Hood. And now Hilliard lost a handle on it. And DavRon Williams pulls out.
And on cue, there's one that Williams has swatted. And now South Alabama off to the races. Johnson pulls, misses. Rebound, DavRon.
Hands by the Musketeers, allowing them now to get out in transition and try to get some easy baskets. But again, the defense is what's picking up the energy.
They have missed 3 field goals and 2 free throws in that time. We'll see what Rob Jeter has designed out of the timeout here. A basket desperately needed. Again, Matt Tybee on the bench with 4 fouls. A quarter, a tough shot. Left it short.
You can rotate some people in and out. Number 2, you pick up the pace, full court pressure. Mindful, though, of a team that likes to run up and down, so you have to be careful. But I think your biggest weapon is go to the bench.
Sveti in for IUPUI, the same for Aaron Brennan.
You got to try to find a combination. You're not punishing guys. You're trying to find a combination like this.
The last IUPUI bucket came some 5 minutes ago. McCall, no. Williams, yes, and forget about that stat.
out how incredibly productive the Denver coaching staff is in drawing up those plays. Najee, checked by Delaney. It's going to go now to Archie. He got it started right at the end of the first half. Then McCall inside to Williams, double team. Now Olsen on him. He's going to go into Olsen and then go up with a right hand. McCall across the timeline, chest pass to Archie. Archie checked by Rucker. Dishes to Williams and then over to Sveti. Griffin staying in front of him. It'll go to McCall. He's going to drive to the basket. Overhand to Williams. Two-hand jam.
Yeah, so it's one remaining constant, and that's changed, you know. So, but it's been fun.
Oh my!
Wow.
Butte inbound. Crosses midcourt. Goes right side. Going to drive into Amigo. Hand off to Williams. Left-hand layup. Good for Williams.
Stand back again. Different side, different result. But again, because Forbes has to come out.
What you do is you recognize it. If you know the players, if you're a player, recognize, okay, you may be open from there, but that may not be a good shot. That's a good shot right there. Understatement to say that the Jags need a hoop.
Big time.
They need multiple hoops. They need some stops. They need some hoops. They need to just get to the rim. You know, even though there have been 5 block shots, got to get to the rim. You want to get to the rim? Who's the guy you go to?
DavRon Williams, briefly, and now has been on the staff with Scott at ORU for 5 years.
Good defense by Marcellus Barksdale.
Butte splits 2 defenders, leaves it for Williams, who scores.
And I think Butte stole the pass. Is a big on little screen, then screen the screener, and you're going to look at high-low. So that's how they run it off their half-court offense.
Just the 3rd foul this half against South Dakota. Here comes the double. Here's the slip to Williams, and there's the bucket.
Well, you run the 2 lock up Tyler Larson as a just on cue. Great job by Aaron Brennan too on the on-ball defense.
Butte for Williams.
And
if you're Craig Smith's team and you're a first-year coach, you want to see how your team responds to adversity in a situation like this. You know, how do they finish in a scenario like this? They keep hustling the way they have been.
That's a great point. You know, see what you talk about the character and the nature of your team, and they'll compete. I don't think there's any question. They've just not shot it well and have not been able to defend. Rebound.
Dupree, a sophomore from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Good left hand by Williams. Jacobson with the tip out to keep it alive for North Dakota State. Warner draws a double and turns it over. Butte to Williams. Yeah.
Marcellus Barksdale. A shutdown job on him. Entry pass, a deep catch. Up and in.
Not upset with that play, but you just got to go up strong sometimes.
4.5 to go. Deep catch. It's DavRon Williams. Turns around with the left. 2:37 to go. 50-49 ORU. After an amazing basket by Janelle Henderson.
This guy may be limited to how many slices of pizza are left in the box.
Here's Najee. He showed last time. You got to get way out on him. Jump hook. It's up in.
Boyne off to keep that ball in play, but Williams leaves it short. Now a 3-on-1. McCall, Williams, bucket.
That's a big time.
It is a 19-6 run here by South Alabama. Up, under, and score for DavRon Williams.
And it's important because against Evansville, the game in the first half was a little bit closer than Evansville was able to run off a 19-point run. You can't have that kind of effort, I think, in the first half where you're in the game and then all of a sudden you miss shots, your head drops, now turnovers come, and now it's a 19-point run. In particular when you're now on the road.
Shot clock inside of 10. Archie gives up his dribble. Into the paint, it's Williams against Stainbrook at IUPUI for his squad. They're one of the top offensive teams in the country, but they're giving up more points per game than any team in the Big East. Worst three-point field goal percentage in the conference. Second worst field goal percentage defense. Holding IUPUI to 17 over the first 15. Williams with a spin move to convert the hook shot.
To smile about. 5-point lead again for the Cardinals. Fufunaji now back on the floor for IUPUI. Young man from Berkeley, California. Williams jump hook and score. Second of 5 non-conference home games that IUPUI will have this season. The remainder of them on Saturdays between now and mid-December. Williams, nice use the left hand by DavRon.
Scott is picked. Butte 3-on-1. Behind the back.